I'm Njeri from Kenya, and I'm 28 years old. I got involved with the Peace Circle like 2 years ago, and we were actually looking onto what builds peace, what destroys peace in the society. And that's when I realized, like, I held so much hatred for a community, a tribe back home, because they had kind of thrown us out of our home. I had seen friends and some of our distant families killed and very many injured, so I still had the memories and I still held the hatred in me. So, and every time I will tell the story, every time I will talk about my family and my tribe and the other tribe, I'll say all the bad things about this other tribe and trying to make this other person to hate that tribe. So when I was thinking about it during that session, I was like, yeah, I want to see peace in my country. I want to see the tribes respecting each other, but I don't think I'm contributing towards that. I think I'm mostly destroying the peace in the society, because I'm still passing the seedlings of hate and resentments and prejudices to whoever is willing to listen to. Yeah, so I made a decision like, yeah, I'm gonna view things differently. I want to start some sort of healing and some sort of building the relationship between the two tribes. But I had to first of all face my hate, my anger, because there's no way I can build reconciliation if I still hold the grudges in me. So the first thing for me that I decided to do was to at least apologize to people from this other community. And believe me, it was so difficult. It's not easy at all. But every time I did that, it was kind of some, I became lighter within myself. Yeah, I held some Peace Circles workshop with some women. The greatest tool we used in that workshop in the Peace Circles is women sharing their stories. And when they say what is actually in their hearts, you don't understand how they've survived. So giving these women actually a chance to let out, to share their stories, what they've been through, is one process of healing, because they can for the first time see what they've been having in their hearts, and they also feel like how destructive it has been to them, how destructive it is even to others. And out of it, lots of forgiveness happens, people going to mend up their relationships. After I started apologizing to the Kalenjin people, that was not enough. And then I thought that I had to go a step further to make friendship with these people, real friendship. And that was to mean like I had to swallow my pride. I had to really open up and be ready to understand them, to know them better, and to be vulnerable to them at the same time. So yeah, I decided to go and visit their homes. So I kind of made some networks and ended up into this women's home. Yeah, and I was amazed because what I received over there was so much love. I don't think I've been treated with so much love in people from my tribe like the way I was received over there. And at some point I couldn't hold my tears because I was like, what happens? Why do we end up at some point hating each other so much to an extent of killing like animals, that we do not see each other as human beings? And then after that I thought, yes, this is not still enough. Let me invite them to our home. I was not sure what's gonna happen because my parents have always had so much pain. But the good thing is, like, whenever I've been going to the Kalenjin's home, I always told them that I'm going to Kalenjin's home, and my mom will be so worried and they'll keep on calling me, are you okay, are you safe, and all these. And when I'll come back, they kind of tried trusting them and seeing like, yeah, I think it's not all of them who are bad. So when I told my mom that will come, she accepted. I didn't get the guts to tell my dad. Actually, my dad came to know that they were coming that morning. When they were arriving in the evening, he came to know that there are some guests coming. So he asked, "Well, who's coming?" I told her, "Yeah, some Kalenjin women." It's like, "Oh, okay, they're coming to visit." Yeah, he didn't say anything, but I didn't know how he felt anyway. So when these women came, very strong friendship was actually built between my parents and these Kalenjin women. I just couldn't believe it. And from then it was like people hate each other because they do not know each other. Because you don't have a chance to actually understand the other side. But if you get to know a person, get to see that person as a friend, not just as a person from another tribe. To see that person as a person as a friend, then the whole thing changes. And I was like, that's it. It's not big job that we are doing. We might not be changing the whole community, but these are the steps of changing the community. And my vision for my country, can we be able to live in peace? And I have a vision for Kenya. I believe that someday we're going to make it. And women have a role to play. A very big role, actually.